This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This game in the 2017 West Central Southwest District 3A Girls Basketball Tournament on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, Hillcrest Shell, State Farm Agent Melanie Bacala, The Wares in Oklahoma, Electro Delights, Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, Mason PUD 3, and the Port of Shelton. Good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of Capitol High School in Olympia for tonight's second round consolation bracket game in the 2017 West Central Southwest District 3A Girls Basketball Tournament featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the Yelm Tornadoes. I'm Dietrich Allen. Tonight we have two South Sound Conference teams battling for the third time this season, this time in the playoffs. The Lady Tornadoes have beaten the Lady Highclimbers twice in the regular season, 63-44 on January 11th and 55-35 just 9 days ago on February 2nd. How the teams got here: Shelton, the SSC number 5 team, lost to Bethel Thursday night 51-37, while Yelm, the number 4 team from the South Sound Conference, lost to Mountain View 63-54. Turnovers were the downfall for both teams in their first round losses. The Highclimbers committed 26 turnovers in their game. The Tornadoes committed a dozen turnovers in the first half of their game, fell behind, pulled within 8, but couldn't complete the comeback. Third time is the charm, but for whom? Will Yelm sweep Shelton, or will the Climbers be the team to play Timberline on Tuesday? It is win or go home. When we return, we will talk with Highclimber coach Aaron Leff. It's the second round of the 2017 West Central Southwest District 3A Girls Basketball Tournament from the Capitol High School. The Shelton Highclimbers versus the Yelm Tornadoes next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping you connected via broadband video and voice.
Has your cell phone got you out in the cold hunting for reception?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? How about now?
Get home phone service and high-speed internet starting at the everyday low price of $44.95. For a limited time, get $10 off for 6 months when adding a new service.
Some restrictions, taxes, and fees may apply.
For more details, call or click today, 360-898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
The Wares in Oklahoma are helping bring this broadcast of the Shelton Girls in the district playoffs to you. The Wares in Oklahoma, happy to be a Highclimber broadcast supporter.
It's hard to improve on this recipe. Take 2 parts hydrogen, add 1 part oxygen. Throw in a little gravity, and you've got the simple ingredients that provide shipping, irrigation, recreation, and the renewable energy backbone of the Pacific Northwest. Way to go, H2O.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Ah!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong.
What a day!
But also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Coach Aaron Leff, again, you're down here in the consolation bracket. Let's talk about that game from Thursday night against Bethel. Too many turnovers. Those girls had some long arms.
Yeah, we came out really strong. I was very proud of the girls, and
the defense that we ran. We ran a man defense, but we switched it over to a pack line and really tried to concentrate, keeping everything outside and not having them penetrate in. The Brown sisters, we talked before, both of them are good basketball players. Number 2, their point guard, she shot really well, but we weren't going to get beat by both. If one beat us, that was okay. And then, like you said, second quarter came out, they pressed us. We tried to throw over-the-top passes, and when you have girls that are 5'9" with 6-foot wingspans, it's not going to bode well for you.
That was pretty much the end of it all. It kind of looked to me like you sort of conceded there in the third.
In the third quarter, we came out and, I think we were down by 20 or 21, and we started playing some bench players, let them get some feel for the game at districts. And, they did okay, and we kind of chiseled away a little bit, and he subbed in his bench as well. And then the fourth quarter, I left mine in. He came back out, and we just kind of rotated benches for a while. And, we kind of clawed back into it a little bit. But that second quarter on the press break, that's really what kind of sunk us.
All right, so we put that behind you. Now you got to win. You get to play Yelm again 3 times. Third time charm this time?
I tell the girls all the time, it's harder to be the team that's won twice already to win that third game. It's a lot of pressure on them. But, it's here nor there right now. It's it. This is the end. Loser goes home. And so, I had to talk with my seniors today and just said, this isn't where you want to end up. We don't want to end up going home again this year. We've had some games where I don't feel like we're playing to the ability we can play at. We don't bring the intensity, and it just has to be all left on the floor. And from here on out, it's just game to game. Looking at it, we know what we have to do. We've played them twice in 3 weeks. There's nothing that's, they have this shock and awe. We know exactly what they do, and so we just have to go out and execute our game.
Now, I watched their Yelm's game against Mountain View, and they battled back in that game, and I would imagine they're going to be a little bit more tired.
Probably going to be a little bit more tired. They got Mountain View came out and jumped on them hard and kind of shell-shocked them a little bit, and we did the same thing kind of Bethel. They weren't expecting us to do that. I think they were expecting us to roll over because they were the bigger, better team in standings-wise, and we didn't do that. And so I just told the girls, two things we talked about was starting fast and finishing strong, and we got to get out to a lead. We got to hold the lead, and we got to play our ball that we know we can play. And when we were our last game against Yelm, we spotted them with 14 points in the first quarter. We can't do that. Yelm's too good of a team to spot points. We either got to be neck and neck or we got to be out in front.
All right, everybody available for tonight?
Everybody is ready to go tonight. Timber's back, and we don't have anybody sick, no injuries, so we're ready to go.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delights Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you a boost of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
Hillcrest Shell, convenient, affordable, and friendly. Looking to save at the pump? Hillcrest Shell has quality gasoline at low prices, plus you can save even more by using your Fred Meyer or QFC rewards points. Conveniently located on Highway 3 at the corner of Olympic Highway South and Cascade Avenue, Hillcrest Shell offers free coffee with your fill-up, has a fully stocked store, and friendly, helpful service. Travel a couple of blocks on Highway 3 and save at the pump. Hillcrest Shell, Olympic Highway South and Cascade Avenue.
Back at Capitol High School, Diedrich Allen up at the top of the stand. Might help if I turn on my microphone. Okay. So there's your starters for your Shelton Highclimbers. The Katie Johnson, Jordan Peterson, Jasmine Griffin, and Paige Johnson, as well as Kayla Garenz. Starting 5 for the Tornadoes, Caitlin Jewell, Haley Sleeman, Chloe Zimmerman, Jamie Connolly, and Grace Cibola. Okay, so that's your starting lineup. So we'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off here from Capitol High School. This is Mason Web TV. Well, actually, no, we'll keep it right here as we're about ready to get this thing underway. So let's get ready here. Always have technical problems to begin things. All right, here we go. The Highclimbers will be in the home whites. The Yelm Tornadoes in the black uniforms. Capitol High School, see the Cougar right there in the middle. Here comes Yelm out. And it doesn't look like they changed their starting 5, but here we go. We've got Paige Johnson and Caitlin Jewell at center court. Get this thing underway. Again, the Highclimbers in the home whites, the Tornadoes in the black. So Shelton will be considered a home team here. And here we go. We're about ready to get this underway. Referee directing a little bit of traffic here. Getting everybody set. Here we go. Ball is tapped, and who's going to run it down? The ball is kicked in. Katie Johnson comes up with it for the Highclimbers. Out to Peterson, down to Paige Johnson. Fade away, doesn't fall. Rebound, Kayla Garenz lost the ball, pops out, and pulling it down is going to be Connolly. And Jordan Peterson and Connolly go into a wrestling match. Out of bounds it goes. And it'll be tornado ball. I'm not even sure how to consider that a turnover or not. So here they go. Near side. Connolly trying to feed it down low. It's deflected away, and Jewell came up with it. Out it goes to Cibola. Up top to Zimmerman. 3 on the way, and in for Chloe. First basket, 3-point lead early. Jordan Peterson down to Paige Johnson. Takes a step to the bucket, missed the layup, got her own rebound, puts it up. Missed it, but drew the foul on Yelm. So Paige Johnson at the line for 2 free throws for Shelton. And the personal foul went on Grace Cibola. Paige's first free throw goes in. Short on the second one. Rebound pulled down by Cibola. She'll bring it up for Yelm. Throws it over. 3 on the way by Connolly. That's an air ball. Rebound, Jasmine Griffin. Up it goes to Jordan Peterson. Corner. Katie Johnson to Kayla Garenz to Jasmine Griffin driving right to the hoop. Puts it up and in. Highclimbers up 1 early. Sorry about that. I'm in a frozen camera here. Stepping to the hoop is Zimmerman. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Garenz. Here comes Katie Johnson for the Highclimbers. Up to Paige Johnson. Under the bucket. Lays it up and in. 3 points for Paige. Here comes Zimmerman the other way. Over to Cibola. Bounce it to Connolly. Near side to Zimmerman now. Dribbles up top. High post feed to Sleeman. Try to get a layup, missed the shot, got her own rebound. Almost had 2. Balls ping-pongs out. Jasmine Griffin comes up with it, throws it up to Kayla Garenz. Garenz to the hoop and scores. Shelton up 4 early. Steal by Katie Johnson up the far sidelines. To the 3-point arc far side. To Paige Johnson. 1 dribble to the hoop and in. And a 30-second timeout has been called. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
30-second timeout called by Yelm. I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Back at Capitol High School, Shelton Highclimbers up 6 early on the Yelm Tornadoes. Tornadoes have the ball coming out of the timeout. Jewel with it, dribbling up top. Swing it over, and it's Kaylee Sweeney into the ball game, and that is Zimmerman driving in. Took a couple of steps, drew a foul on the Highclimbers. That'll go on Katie Johnson, her first team foul on Shelton. So sideline inbounds, near sideline for the, it's going to be, it's actually 2. They're going to give 2 shots. Excuse me, Zimmerman at the free throw line. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. Second free throw goes in. So 4 points for Chloe, accounting for all of the Tornadoes' points. And a loose ball pickup. And here comes Zimmerman. Up it goes to Connolly. Up top to Sleeman. Sleeman backing down. Blocked and stolen away, but knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes here. Baseline inbounds. Connolly with it. Back over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman with another 3. Missed it. Kayla Garns pulled down the rebound. Here comes Jasmine Griffin. Stumbling and bumbling. There's Paige Johnson. Missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Should be Shelton ball, and it is. Baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Katie Johnson triggering the play. Bounce it in. Jasmine Griffiths. 3 on the way. No. Rebound pulled down by Connolly. And here comes Zimmerman. Up it goes to Sweeney. Drives baseline, puts it up and in. Katie Johnson with the dribbles for the Highclimbers. At the top, thought about a 3, throws it over to Jordan Peterson. Gets a screen, hands it to Katie Johnson for 3. That's off. Rebound. Kayla Garens had it slapped out of her hands. Jewel comes up with it, hands it off to Zimmerman. Quickly, up it goes to Sweeney. Sweeney puts it up and in. 4 points for Kylie. Highclimbers trying to respond. Overthrown, out of bounds. There'll be 3 turnovers on Shelton. Jaden Ells will step on for the Tornadoes. And here comes Yelm. Connolly with it, near side. Gets a screen, drives to the foul line. And she palmed the ball, so that goes right back over to the Highclimbers. Have 2 turnovers on Yelm, 3 on Shelton. 1 point Climber lead with the ball. Katie Johnson. Bounce it over to Jordan Peterson. Drives to the baseline. Lob it to Paige Johnson. Knocked out of bounds by Kylie Sweeney. It'll be Highclimber ball on the baseline. Right of the backboard. Katie Johnson triggers the play. Inbounds goes to Jasmine Griffin. Pull up. Nope. She's going to throw it down to Paige in the paint. And Paige Johnson's to the line for 2 free throws. She has 5 points. She's 1 for 2 at the free throw line so far this evening. Jaden Ells picked up her second team foul on Yelm. First free throw goes in for Paige. Jewel back in the ball game for Yelm. 3.5 minutes almost to go here in the first quarter. Paige Johnson's second free throw is off. Rebound pulled down by Sweeney. Sweeney on the run out the outside. Throws it across court to Zimmerman. Zimmerman bobbles the ball, goes to the side of the paint. Undercuts the defense, puts it up and in. And just 6 points. And Yelm ties the ball game. Katie Johnson up top, threw it away. 4 turnovers on Shelton here in the ball game. Timber Ware steps onto the court for the first time in, well, a game. She didn't play against Bethel. 30-second timeout called. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The Wares in Oklahoma are helping bring this broadcast of the Shelton Girls in the district playoffs to you. The Wares in Oklahoma, happy to be a High Climber broadcast supporter.
Back at Capitol High School. 10-10 tie, 3:14 to go first quarter. Yelm ball coming out of the timeout, called by the High Climbers. They have Jewel, Els, Connolly, Zimmerman, and Sweeney. Defensively for the High Climbers, you have Peterson, Gaarns, Ware, Griffin, and Katie Johnson. And Sweeney stumbles into the paint, loses the ball. Jasmine Griffin comes up with it, up to Peterson. Jordan to the three-point arc to the box, bumping bodies, and a blocking foul called on Jaden Els, her second. Third team foul. And it'll be a High Climber ball, left of the backboard for Shelton. And checking back into the ball game, Haley Sleeman for Yelm. Inbounds goes to Jasmine Griffin, steps in, launches it down to Haley Gaarns. Missed the shot, rebound by Yelm. Throw up and a steal by Timber Ware. Here comes Timber over to Peterson. Peterson, three-point arc, back to Timber. Timber Ware for three. No. Rebound, pulled down by Sleeman. And here comes Zimmerman. Bounce it over to Connolly. Connolly looking low. Steps it up to Zimmerman at the top. Stops at the elbow and launches a shot. Falls off. Rebound goes to Griffin. Jasmine on the run. Throws it up to Katie Johnson. Off her hands, Connolly with the pick. Here comes Zimmerman. Going to Sweeney. Extra pass down to Jewel to put it up and in. Young with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Jordan Peterson with it down to Kayla Gaarns. Steps to the hoop, puts it up, missed it, got her own rebound, right back up, and in, and the foul.
33, Kayla Gaarns with the bucket. She'll go to the line for one more. Fouls on number 22.
Haley Sleeman picked up her first. And that's 4 team fouls on Yelm. Kayla Gaarns at the line for possible three-point play. Missed it. Jewel with the rebound. Tie ball game at 12. Connolly to the foul line, spinning to the paint, out to Jewel. Jewel for three. No. Gaarns with the rebound for Shelton to Peterson. Looks the court over and puts it on the run. Gonna attack, finds a trailer. Gaarns, jumper, in and out. Rebound tapped out by Yelm. Should be Shelton ball. And it is. Baseline inbounds. For the Climbers, right of the backboard. Katie Johnson inbounds in it to Peterson. Peterson puts it on the floor, drives the foul line, lays it for Timber Ware up top, over to Johnson. Katie eyes the hoop, gets a screen, steps back for three at the top. In and out. Rebound goes to Yelm. And here comes Zimmerman for the Tornadoes. Sweeney to the corner. Jewel back to Sweeney. Sweeney fakes the three, throws it over and throws it right to Peterson. Jordan with the steal on the run for the High Climbers the other way. Turn around, finds Jasmine Griffin. Fakes the three, puts it on the floor. Leaves it for Peterson. Peterson for three at the top. Short. Rebound pulled down by Sweeney. Lost it out of bounds. No, Sleeman, lost it out of bounds. It will be High Climber ball. Yelm fans don't like that at all. Shelton fans are below us. Yelm fans on the far side. Baseline inbounds for the High Climbers. Katie Johnson triggering the play. An offensive foul away from the ball. I think it's going to go on Jordan Peterson. Nope, it's on Kayla Gaarns.
Kayla Gaarns with her first, that's the team's second.
Second team foul on Shelton. 6 turnovers, however. And a substitution for Yelm, Grace Cibola back in the ball game, and Chloe Zimmerman will get a well-deserved rest. 6 points, half the scoring for the Tornadoes. There's Sweeney with it to the three-point arc, cross court to Connolly. Connolly puts it on the floor, had it poked out of her hands. Cibola, actually that's Jewel, up top to Sweeney. Sweeney banging bodies, and they're going to foul on Timber Ware, I believe. Yep, she jumped into the lane just a little too late, drawing the personal foul. Baseline inbounds for Yelm. Connolly inbounds it, throws it in to Sleeman. Sleeman jumper off, rebound. Connolly taps it, controlled by Katie Johnson for Shelton. She tried to switch her hands, and they're going to call her for a double dribble. It'll be Yelm ball in their front court. Connolly will trigger the play from the sidelines. Looks it in, throws it in the corner, Sweeney, and we have a foul underneath, and I think Kayla Gerens is going to pick up her foul, another personal. It is, and that'll be her fourth team foul. That brings Big D off the bench. Deshea Littleson is in the ballgame first time tonight. Inbounds for Yelm from the baseline. Connolly. Out it goes to Sleeman. Cross court to Jewel. Jewel to the top of the key. Throws it over to Cibola. Fakes the three. Steps up. Hits Jewel at the box. Sweeney takes 3 steps. Put it up and in. Yelm leads by 2. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Johnson with the ball for Shelton. Throws it over to Jasmine Griffin. And it to Deshea Littleson. Draws the double team in the corner. Throws it to Griffin. Griffin off the glass. Missed it. Rebound by Ware. Up and in. Timbers' first basket. Tie ball game at 14. Sweeney launches one from half court. And that'll do it for the first. We're all knotted up at 12. We'll head to the second. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Nearly everything we depend on wields the immense power of electricity. Skyscrapers that hold our commerce, ovens that warm our food, hospital beds that chirp our heartbeats. But they say, with great power comes great responsibility. This bodes well for hydropower, because in the Northwest, it provides 90% of our clean, renewable energy and keeps 100% of our air clean.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up!
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong,
What a day!
but also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 14-14 is the score. Yelm will start out with the ball. They have Cibola, Sweeney, Sleeman, Connolly, and Jewel. For the Highclimbers, Paige Johnson, Morgan Leach, Deshea Littleson, Jordan Peterson, and Timber Ware. Cibola over to Zimmerman. Back to Connolly. Connolly trying to get by the defense, draws a double team. Now Zimmerman drives the side of the paint, bounces it up top to Jewel. Jewel on the three-point arc, launches in, hits. Second bucket for Caitlin. Here comes Timber Ware bringing the ball up. Near side to Peterson. Peterson skips to the elbow. Up top, Deshea Littleson. Long shot, missed it. Rebound goes to Jewel. Jewel handed off to Zimmerman, and here come the Tornadoes. There's Cibola on the baseline, lost the handle on the ball. Throws in the middle, ball's free, and Jewel will track it down near the far sidelines. Up top to Zimmerman. Down to the box, and Sleeman loses the handle. Timber Ware with it, bringing it up. Timber leaves it for Johnson. Page to the hoop on the baseline, missed it. Deshea Littleson, one dribble, spinning to the hoop, missed the shot, got the old rebound. Gonna kick it out. Peterson fakes the 3, drives baseline, tried to leave a pass in the middle, and it's knocked out of bounds by Yelm. Shelton ball, baseline inbounds with 26 on the shot clock. Peterson inbounds it to Leach. Morgan back to Jordan. Jordan trying to get by Connolly and draws the foul on Connolly. 5 team fouls, and the first on Jamie. So it'll be a sideline inbounds right in front of the Yelm bench. Peterson inbounds it to Ware. Ware to Littleson. Littleson lobs it down to Johnson off the glass and in for Page. 8 points for Page, and it's all knotted up at 16. Cibola fakes the three. Gets it up top, and that's Zimmerman. Back to Cibola. She'll take the three in the corner this time. Hits it. Grace's first basket of the ball game. 3-point lead for Yelm. Here comes Shelton's Jordan Peterson. Lob it down to Johnson off the glass and in. Paige Johnson leading the way for the Highclimbers. Trailing by 1 now. Zimmerman up top for Yelm. Traveled with the ball. That'll be turnover number 6 for Yelm. Kylie Sweeney checks back in for Yelm. 6:09 to go here, second quarter. 1 point lead for Yelm. Shelton with the ball. Here comes Morgan Leach. Gonna go right to the hoop, lays it up, misses it. Jewell with the rebound for Yelm. To Sweeney. Sweeney center of the court. That's Sleeman. Sleeman faked outside, banging bodies, draws a foul on the Highclimbers.
22, Haley Sleeman, who will go to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul went on Deshea Littleson, her first. At the free throw line for 2 free throws is Haley Sleeman. Her first trip to the line, actually she has yet to score until now. Griffin returns. Peterson will sit down for Shelton. 2-point lead now for the Tornadoes. Haley missed the second one. Deshea Littleson with the rebound. There's Timber Ware up the far sidelines. Center of the court to Leach, down to Johnson, off the glass and in. Paige Johnson having her way down low. And it's a tie ball game. That's Cibola, high post feed, nearly stolen away by Ware. Ball still free. Deshea Littleson comes up with it in the pack, bobbles it, fans it off to Griffin, and then finds Paige Johnson, and here comes Jasmine the other way. Hand it off to Deshea Littleson, one dribble, back to, nice move for Jazz. Wow. Second basket of the night for Jasmine, and it is a 2-point lead for Shelton. Here come the Tornadoes. Sweeney out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to the foul line. Turned around, finds Sleeman to Sweeney. Sweeney faked outside, goes to the middle, lays it off the glass and in. Nice drive by Kylie, and she has 8 points. Here comes Morgan Leach for the Highclimbers. Stops, kick it out, Timber Ware to Deshea Littleson. Fakes the three, hands it off to Timber. Timber at the top for three. Can it get in there? No. Rebound slapped and controlled by the Tornadoes. Sweeney. And she just got away with something right in front of the ref. Throw it across court to Zimmerman. Zimmerman going to split the double teams. Traveled. And that'll be 7 turnovers on Yelm. Connolly returns for the Tornadoes. Jewell will sit down. 4.5 minutes to go in the half. 22 all. Leach will get it in to Griffin, and Morgan will bring it up. Morgan throws the baseline. Timber Ware shuffles it to Paige Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Connolly with the rebound for Yelm. Out to Zimmerman. Over to Cibola. Back and near tied up. Double dribble call there. No call. Up top, Zimmerman for three. No. Rebound to Shea Littleson. Nope. Jasmine Griffin pulls it down after ping pongs around. Jasmine gets the ball. Jump ball called. That goes over to the Highclimbers. Substitution for Yelm. Jaden Els is out there, is that right? Yes, she is. There she is. All right, Timberwell will bring the ball up for the Highclimbers. Over to Jasmine Griffin. Griffin to the three-point arc, now dribbles to the foul line. Stops, loses the handle of the ball, and a turnover. Connolly comes up with it. Double dribbled, no call. What is going on there? There's Zimmerman to Els to the hoop and in. 2-point lead for Yelm. Shelton with the ball. Timber Ware brings it up. Over to Morgan Leach. Puts it on the floor, gets a screen from Jasmine Griffin. Griffin had an opening, drives baseline, leaves it for Johnson. Page can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Sweeney. Here comes Yelm. Sweeney loses the ball, or actually Jasmine Griffin will be called with her first personal, 6th team foul. Katie Johnson will step back on to the court for Shelton, and Jasmine Griffin will go sit down. It's Yelm ball, sideline inbounds. Sweeney into the corner to Cibola. Up top to Sweeney. Over to Connolly. Connolly drives baseline, stops. Sit out to Els. Up top to Sweeney. Sweeney steps back, throws it over to Connolly. Connolly directing some traffic to Zimmerman. Bounces to Cibola in the corner. 3 on the way and out. Rebound Johnson to Ware. Timber bringing the ball up for the Highclimbers. Near side to Shea Littleton. Steps back for 3. Hits it. First bucket for Big D. And it's a 1-point lead for the Highclimbers. Young with the ball. Connolly had it. Pick and roll going with Els. Ball's free. DeShea Littleton had control. They call a jump ball, and that'll stay with the Highclimbers. Kara Garens, I'm sorry. That's Kara Bogue, excuse me. Checks on for the Highclimbers first time tonight. And Jewel returns for the Tornadoes, as does Sleeman. So baseline inbounds, left of the backboard for the Tornadoes, and Sweeney has it all the way around the other side. That's there's Jewel, steps inside the arc in the corner and hits it. Jewel 6 points tonight. Actually 1 point lead for the Tornadoes. Bogue with it, finds Johnson. Johnson left alone for 3 at the top. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Sleeman. Out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman attacks, goes right to the hoop, misses the shot. Got her own rebound, puts it up short. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. So the baseline inbounds for the Tornadoes, leading by 1. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 1 point lead for Yelm. And what do we have here? Lexi Moon will step onto the court for the first time tonight. Paige Johnson will sit down. So, foul on the inbounds. I don't know who they're going to get, as Sweeney just cut into the middle of the lane and just got her leg kind of taken out from underneath her by Kara Bogue. No, it's going to be Kara's first personal. A 7th team foul on Shelton. So that sends Sweeney to the line for first of a 1-and-1. She got the first one, she'll get another one. She has 9 points tonight so far. She'll get one more. Tornadoes up at 2 with 1:52 to go in the first half. Second free throw short. Rebound, Jewel had it. Lexi Moon had it, lost it, and they're going to call a travel on Moon. That stays with the Tornadoes. Baseline inbounds for Yelm. Right of the backboard. Zimmerman triggers a play, throws it in to Sleeman. Sleeman fakes the shot on the baseline, steps to the basket, and they're going to get the Highclimbers with a foul somewhere in there. So, see here. Is it Sleeman or is it Zimmerman? First free throw pops out. The personal foul went on Timber Ware. It's her second, the 8th team foul. And Jessica Girardin checked on for the Highclimbers, and Sleeman hit 1 of 2. Katie Johnson finds Girardin down to the baseline. Lexi Moon muscled the ball away, and then she's fouled. That'll be the 6th team foul on Yelm. Sleeman picked up her second. Eva Dixon will step on for Yelm first time. Bogue will trigger the play for the Highclimbers, bounce it into Moon. Moon bumped, no whistles. Draws a double team, throws it up top to Katie Johnson. Gets a screen, steps back to the three-point arc, finds Deshea Littleson, stops the foul line. Back to Johnson. Johnson for three. It's in. First basket for Katie, and is tied up at 28. There's Dixon, cross court to Connolly. Up top to Zimmerman. High post feed to Els. Back to Zimmerman to Connolly at the top. Dribbling to the foul line, takes 3 steps and no call. Put up a shot and missed it. Els lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Highclimber ball. under 58 seconds to go in the half. Here comes Katie Johnson. Johnson stops, looking for Littleson. Throw it to Littleson. Littleson at the top, finds Bogue. Bogue, one dribble, reverse layup, throws a prayer out. Girardin tapped it to Littleson. There's a scramble for it in the middle of the court. Littleson is just hacked and fouled, and finally a whistle on Yelm. The 7th team foul on the Tornadoes, and Deshea Littleson's at the line for 1 and 1. Els picked up her 3rd personal. And Maddie Plevac will check on for the Tornadoes. There's another timeout. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
Shelton's Deshea Littleson will come out with the first of a 1 and 1. Out of the timeout, that is. Highclimber lineup: Littleson, Bogue, Moon, Girardin, and Katie Johnson. Deshea, first free throw, trying to break the tie. Missed the first free throw. Rebound goes to Jewell for Yelm. Now to Connolly, center of the court. To the three-point arc, up top. That's Dixon. Back to Connolly, working the far side. Puts it on the floor. Spinning, puts it up, and it dropped out. Rebound tapped to Jewell. Jewell up and in. 2-point lead, and here comes Katie Johnson speeding up the court. Over to Girardin. Puts on the floor. Throws a prayer pass up there, picked off. No, Katie Johnson steps up with the ball to the three-point arc, down to Bogue. Bogue tried to hook a pass to Girardin. It goes free, and the quarter runs out. So we head to half with Yelm up 30-28. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
The Wares in Oklahoma are helping bring this broadcast of the Shelton Girls in the district playoffs to you. The Wares in Oklahoma, happy to be a Highclimber broadcast supporter.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away, thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Well, it's halftime. Capitol High School in a West Central Southwest District girls 3A basketball playoff game, district playoff game. Yelm up 2. Been a nice tight game for most of the game. As you can see, it's even pretty much across the board. But Yelm has that 2-point lead. They're being led by, let's see here, Kylie Sweeney. She has 9. Caitlin Jewell has 8. Chloe Zimmerman 6. 3 for Grace Cibola. 2 free throws for Haley Sleeman and a basket for Jaden Ells. For the Highclimbers, they're being led by Paige Johnson, big force down low, 12 points. Let's see here, Jasmine Griffin and Kayla Gerens both have 4 points, 3 for Deshea Littleson, 3 for Katie Johnson, and Timber Ware has a bucket. That's where we stand right now. Turnovers pretty close as well. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with that. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
It's hard to improve on this recipe. Take 2 parts hydrogen, add 1 part oxygen. Throw in a little gravity, and you've got the simple ingredients that provide shipping, irrigation, recreation, and the renewable energy backbone of the Pacific Northwest. Way to go, H2O.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping you connected via broadband video and voice.
Has your cell phone got you out in the cold hunting for reception?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? How about now?
Get home phone service and high-speed internet starting at the everyday low price of $44.95. For a limited time, get $10 off for 6 months when adding a new service.
Some restrictions, taxes, and fees may apply.
For more details, call or click today, 360-898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that forever there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Ah!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong.
What a day!
But also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Hillcrest Shell, convenient, affordable, and friendly. Looking to save at the pump? Hillcrest Shell has quality gasoline at low prices, plus you can save even more by using your Fred Meyer or QFC rewards points. Conveniently located on Highway 3 at the corner of Olympic Highway South and Cascade Avenue, Hillcrest Shell offers free coffee with your fill-up, has a fully stocked store, and friendly, helpful service. Travel a couple of blocks on Highway 3 and save at the pump. Hillcrest Shell, Olympic Highway South and Cascade Avenue.
Now back at Capitol High School, this West Central Southwest District 3A girls basketball tournament game. Yelm Tornadoes leading the Shelton Highclimbers 30-28. Said I was going to talk about turnovers, and it's been even, as I said, throughout the game, as the score indicates, and even the turnovers. The Highclimbers have 8 turnovers, the Tornadoes 7. In the foul situation, the Highclimbers have, let's see here, Timber Ware with 2 personals, Kayla Gerens with 2, and a foul apiece on Kara Bogue, Katie Johnson, Jasmine Griffin, and Deshea Littleson. For the Tornadoes, they have Jaden Ells with 3 personals, Haley Sleeman with 2, and a foul apiece on Jamie Connolly and Grace Cibola. So foul trouble for the Tornadoes, possibly with Ells with 3 personals. The Highclimbers, as long as they continue to play relatively clean, they should get away with. We'll get through for a while. We'll see. We'll see. It's all speculation at this point. Well, we're about 3.5 minutes away from the third quarter, and a really good tight game. What you expect with 2 evenly matched teams. The Highclimbers, the number 5 teams from the South Sound Conference, and the Tornadoes coming in as the number 4 seed. The Tornadoes beat the Highclimbers twice in the regular season. Here in the playoffs, they only trail by 2. We'll see how it happens in the second half when we get to that in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
I mean, I was just a kid. And you never knew what mood he was gonna be in when he came home. It was brutal. My dad, he would come home, and there's one time where...
Good job, bring it back. Chad wasn't a football player per se. He was just a kid that needed to be a part of something. I don't think he had anyone as a role model or someone showing him what to do. It's okay, you're doing good. You're okay.
Coach Marr was the only person I really trusted in this town. You know, he was always there.
And I'm so proud of you. You've done well. Done well.
The Wares in Oklahoma are helping bring this broadcast of the Shelton Girls in the district playoffs to you. The Wares in Oklahoma, happy to be a Highclimber broadcast supporter.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We hope you're enjoying tonight's game, and we would like to hear from you. Tell us what you think. Let us know where you are and how you are watching. Are you watching online through masonwebtv.com, hcc.net, or directly through YouTube? Perhaps you are a Hood Canal Communications subscriber and are catching the game on Channel 46. Did you find us on Facebook or Twitter? Send us a message or an email. We want to know.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
And we're back here at Capitol High School, getting ready for the start of the second half. The third quarter getting underway. Highclimbers will have the ball. They have Katie Johnson, Paige Johnson, Kayla Garens, Jasmine Griffin, and Jordan Peterson. Johnson will bring it up. That's Katie. Katie to the top of the key. Eyes the hoop, takes a 3. Short, rebound, crashing the boards. Kayla Garens missed it. Jasmine Griffin came down with it again. Fadeaway hook goes in for Jazz. 6 points for Jazz. And the ball game is tied. And we have a stoppage of play here. Oh, I guess we have a wet spot on the floor here. And that's what we're waiting for, to wipe up the moisture on the floor. So as we have a moment, waiting in the wings for the winner of this ball game is Timberline. And that will happen on Tuesday. As we're mopping up some moisture on the floor below us. Got to mention a nice crowd on hand for both Shelton and Yelm. Lots of Shelton fans behind the Highclimber bench, which is across the way in that shot that you see right there. The Yelm fans packed in on the behind the Yelm bench, and they're gonna tell everybody to go back to their coaches. Things as we're gonna wait for something here. to clean this up. I'm not really sure what this spot's all about. So we'll step aside since we have a timeout. And we'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Emerging science indicates access to high-speed internet during the school years can lead to positive outcomes, including, but not limited to, streamlined acquisition of data, academic achievement, career advancement, satisfying relationships, cuter children, joy. Our scientific conclusion? Call now and get the HCC Internet and Voice Bundle for the everyday low price of $44.95. Call today and save.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
All right, we've got the moisture cleaned up off the floor, and here we are ready to resume the third quarter. 15 seconds in, tie ball game. Yelm has the ball. Bringing it up, Zimmerman. She's working with Cibola. She gets the ball near side. Jewell, Sleeman, and Connolly. That's Zimmerman with the ball. Bouncing down the baseline. That's Jewell out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for Sleeman. Back to Jewell. Jewell, three on the way in the corner. That's short. Rebound. Jasmine Griffin had it, but it goes right to Connolly. Connolly back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman for three. Yep. Chloe with 9 points so far tonight. And it is a 3-point lead for the Tornadoes. Here comes Katie Johnson for Shelton. Stops. Throws it over to Jasmine Griffin. Griffin driving. Stopping. Stepping by. A little scoop shot comes up short. Rebound. Jewell lost it to Johnson. Katie Johnson out to Jordan Peterson, down to Paige Johnson. She'll lay it off the glass and in. Paige with 14 points tonight, and a 1-point lead for Yelm. Connolly with it. On the drive, takes 3 steps, kick it out to Cibola in the corner, fakes it 3, steps up, throws it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to the foul line, bounce it over to Jewell. Jewell long 2, in and out and back in. Jewell keeps the lead at 3 for Yelm. Johnson over to Peterson. Peterson lob it down to Johnson. Page puts it up short. Rebound. Sleeman comes away with it. Bounce it to Jewell. Jewell throws it up to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to the 3-point arc near side. Got a moving screen. No call on that either. Another screen coming the other way over to Cibola. Cibola. Down it goes to Sleeman off the box and in. Chloe Sleeman with 11 points. And Yelm is up 5. They're largest of the night. Katie Johnson brings it up, throws it over to Jordan Peterson. Back up to Johnson, to Jasmine Griffin. Griffin tried to lay it down low, threw it just a little bit out of reach, and that's 9 turnovers on Shelton. Here comes Connolly the other way for Yelm. Over goes to Jewell. Jewell banging bodies and a blocking foul on Kayla Gairns. That'll be her 3rd. First team foul on Shelton. Timber Ware quickly up off the bench for the Highclimbers, and Deshea Littleson will step on. Sitting down will be Jasmine Griffin and Kayla Gairns. So it's the Yelm ball, baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard, and then here comes Sweeney. Kylie Sweeney steps on, replaces Cibola. So Zimmerman will get it into Sleeman, up to Sweeney. Sweeney back into the corner to Zimmerman. Open 3 on the way in the corner. It goes in. Second 3 in the quarter, 3rd in the ball game for Zimmerman. Katie Johnson's thought about answering. She'll hand it off to Jordan Peterson. Peterson dribbles over near side, goes right to the hoop, hooks it in the middle, deflected and stolen away. Another turnover on the Highclimbers. Here comes Jewell the other way for the Tornadoes. And a near steal by Peterson, but Zimmerman tracked it down in midcourt, throws it over to Sweeney. Sweeney off of her foot, tracked it down on the far sidelines. Sweeney spinning, had the ball stripped out of her hands. Ware comes up with it. Here comes Timber the other way, throws it over to Johnson. Johnson out to Katie Johnson for 3. No. Rebound Peterson over to Ware. Ware alone for 3. No. Rebound Paige Johnson up and in. Paige Johnson cuts that lead. Well, actually, it's now down to 6. Guess it was up to 6 there, not 5. There's Sleeman driving on Paige Johnson. Draws the double team out to Connolly. Connolly, one dribble, 3 on the way. Off, rebound, goes all the way to the mid-court stripe, tracked down by Zimmerman for Yelm. Spinning to the left and going right to the hoop. Banging bodies. And a blocking foul on the Highclimbers. That'll be the second whistle on Shelton. And the second personal on Deshea Littleson. So at the free throw line, it's going to be Zimmerman, right? Yes. Only reason I hesitate is because her hair falls down over her number and I can't see. Zimmerman gets the first one. She'll get another one. Maddie Plevak is back in the ball game for Yelm. Sabola sat down. No, Jewell sat down, and Zimmerman hits the second free throw. It's an 8-point lead for Yelm. Wait a minute, what's going on here? That should be white ball, not black ball. Okay, now we got it all situated. All right. And here comes Katie Johnson bringing the ball up for the Highclimbers. Gonna stop, throw it down to Timber Ware, puts it up, and is it gonna drop in? Yes, it is. Took about 4 bounces right there on the iron and then decided to fall in the hole. So 6-point lead for Yelm. Zimmerman, top of the key, throws it to Sleeman, high post, hands it off to Connolly. Connolly's gonna drive on Ware, kick it out in the corner, 3 on the way by Plevak, missed it, rebound Sweeney, puts it up, missed it, rebound Connolly, stripped away and stolen by Timber Ware. Timber Ware throws it over to Katie Johnson. Here come the Highclimbers. Over to Peterson. To Ware. Ware, jumper, short. Rebound pulled down by Plevak. Plevak gets around a defender. And here comes Zimmerman. Zimmerman backs out, bounces into the corner. Plevak up top to Connolly. Connolly drives the foul line, kick it out to Sweeney. Sweeney attacks, goes right to the hoop, puts it up. Popped out, rebound Johnson. Paige Johnson with the board up to Ware. Ware had to go chase it, got it. Oh, couldn't quite get it off her hip, out of bounds. The 11 turnovers on the Highclimbers. Jasmine Griffin will return. Deshea Littleson will sit down for the Highclimbers. It's Yelm ball, 6-point lead. We've been joined by, I believe it's Stadium, here to our right, or left, excuse me. Plevak will bring it up for the Tornadoes. Steps to the hoop, blocked by Johnson, hit the baseline, stays with the Tornadoes. Nice defense by Paige. Paige is having a game. She has 16 points tonight and a couple of blocks. Zimmerman will inbound it for Yelm from the left of the backboard, throw it into Connolly. Connolly to Jewell, knocked away by Paige Johnson to Katie Johnson. Finds Peterson. Peterson is rejected by Sweeney. Ball goes free to Paige. Paige missed the layup. Rebound tapped into the corner and controlled by Jewell for Yelm. And then Katie Johnson comes away with it. And then there's going to be a foul on, I believe it's going to go on Connolly, her first team foul on Yelm. 6-point lead for the Tornadoes. Highclimbers have the ball. Sideline inbounds. Somebody's got to inbounds it between Timber. Oh, it's going to be Katie Johnson. Throw it over to Paige Johnson off the glass and in for Paige. Another bucket down low for Paige Johnson. And lead is 4 for Yelm. Yelm with the ball. It's Zimmerman crossing midcourt. Trying to drive. Bounce it off to Plevak. Plevak lost the ball off her foot. Goes up to Jewell. Jewell over to Sweeney. Sweeney to the foul line. To Plevak. Plevak up top over to Connolly. Connolly eyes the hoop, gets a screen from Jewell, stops for 3. Missed it. Rebound Peterson. Peterson dribbling away from traffic. Throws it up to Timber Ware. Ware spinning and loses the handle of the ball. Dozen turnovers on Shelton, and here come the Tornadoes. Sweeney into the paint, fade away. No. Rebound, Katie Johnson lost it, and there's going to be a foul on Yelm, I believe. It'll be on Zimmerman or Plevak. It's on Zimmerman. That's her first, second team foul on Yelm. Haley Sleeman will step on for the Tornadoes. Sitting down will be Plevak. So it'll be baseline inbounds for backcourt. Inline for the Highclimbers. Katie Johnson speeds across midcourt. Nobody stopping ball. She'll throw it to Peterson. Peterson fakes the three, drives baseline. The Tornadoes are in a zone. Out to Johnson, cross court to Ware, to Griffin. Griffin tried to lace it in there, had it kicked out. And there's Jasmine Griffin with a pull-up jumper. No. Rebound pulled down by Zimmerman. And Zimmerman pushing it up. Stolen from behind by Peterson. Peterson to the three-point arc for three. Nope. Rebound tapped and controlled by Sleeman. I'm sorry, that's Sweeney. There's Jewel. Jewel to the hoop. Missed the shot, drew the foul, though. Personal foul is going to be on whom? It's Katie Johnson. That's her second. Third team foul on Shelton. And Caitlin Jewell's at the line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. It's her first trip to the free throw line. She now has 11 points. Eva Dixon steps back on for the Tornadoes. Second free throw, but Jewell is short. She'll get the rebound. Lost the handle on the ball. Gets to Sweeney, actually Sleeman, and finds Jewell. Jewell lays it up and in. And the lead is now, that 8? It's 8. Another timeout by the Highclimbers. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Nearly everything we depend on wields the immense power of electricity. Skyscrapers that hold our commerce, ovens that warm our food, hospital beds that chirp our heartbeats. But they say, with great power comes great responsibility. This bodes well for hydropower, because in the Northwest, it provides 90% of our clean, renewable energy and keeps 100% of our air clean.
46-38. Yelm on top. Shelton with the ball coming out of the timeout. 47.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes Katie Johnson. Throws it up to Timber Ware. Looking for Paige Johnson. Drives to the baseline. Had the ball thrown back into her face. And then they're going to say she traveled. I don't see that one. I have 14 turnovers on the Highclimbers. It'll be Yelm ball. Inbounds to Connolly. Back to Dixon to Connolly. The Highclimbers are going full court. That's more of a three-quarter court press. Connolly brings it across, throws it over to Dixon. Dixon to the top of the key to the foul line. Steps in, throws it out. Jewell long two. Yep. And that gives Yelm the biggest lead of the night. At 10, over to Peterson. Jasmine Griffin with it. Needs a little help. Lob it up top. Stolen by Connolly. Connolly throws it up to Sweeney. Sweeney stripped of the ball by Peterson. That'll be the first on Jordan. Fourth team foul. And Yelm is up 10, their largest lead of the night. With 2.3 seconds to go in the third. And Kylie Sweeney's at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. She's now 1 for 3 at the free throw line. She has 9 points. And there was a substitution there. I think it was Plevak. Second free throw by Sweeney slipped in there. And that's the biggest lead of the night for the Tornadoes. Peterson with it. Throws it up, and that'll be 3 quarters. So we head to the fourth. Yelm up. Well, I'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight's citrus bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you a boost of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delight's bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Yelm will start out the fourth quarter with the ball. They have Sabola, Zimmerman, Sleeman, Connolly, and I'm missing somebody. Oh, there she is. Jewel. That's Connolly with it on the far side. Drives the foul line. Bounce it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman up top. Throws it over to Jewel. Jewel. Bounce it to Connolly. Oh, ball's free. Goes out of bounds. That'll be Highclimber ball and their 10th turnover for the Tornadoes. Highclimbers have Ware, Peterson, Johnson. That's Katie Johnson, Paige Johnson, and Morgan Leach out there. Peterson brings it across over to Katie Johnson. Turned around and going to drive to the near side. Bounce it to Leach. Leach over to Peterson. Peterson looking for Paige Johnson on the side of the paint. Cross court to Katie Johnson. Up top to Leach over to Peterson to Ware on the baseline. She'll drive baseline. Shuffle it over to Katie Johnson. Throw it across court to Peterson. Peterson for three. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound Connolly. And here come the Tornadoes. Zimmerman. Zimmerman up top. Throws it over to Jewel. Out of bounds. 11 turnovers. Back-to-back turnovers for the Tornadoes. Here comes Katie Johnson. Jordan Peterson near side. Finds Leach in the baseline in the corner. Ooh, boy, ball turned right back over. They're fronting Paige Johnson defensively, the Tornadoes are, and they're coming away with some turnovers here. Here's Zimmerman, bouncing to the corner to Sabola. Three on the way in the corner, that's short. Rebound goes to Leach. Leach draws a double team, loses the handle of the ball. Sabola with it, throws it, and the ball still free. Coming away with it is Peterson now. There's Timber Ware. On the run is a 3-on-2. Throws it over to Katie Johnson, right to the hoop, put it up short. Paige Johnson with the rebound. There should be a whistle on that. They're going to call a travel. Boy, that's a bad call. That was a bad call, folks. Referee was on the baseline blocked, but that was just a bad call. And that goes over to the Tornadoes. Zimmerman with it. Up top, pick and roll, working with Sleeman right to the hoop. Puts it up, no rebound, tapped and controlled. Here comes Peterson. Jordan on the run near side to the three-point arc. Leave it for Paige Johnson. Goes right back up and misses the shot, but drew the foul on the Tornadoes. I believe that goes on Zimmerman. That's her second. Yeah, 3 team fouls on Yelm. Paige Johnson, the free throw line. She's 2 for 4. Missed the first one. So Sweeney returns, as does Els for the Tornadoes, and the Highclimbers. Paige Johnson, free throw line for a second free throw, missed it. Rebound goes to Els. Els to Sleeman, to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will bring it up. Bounce it over to Sweeney. Sweeney out to Connolly. Near side, holds the ball, puts it on the floor. Throws it to Zimmerman on the far side. Up top to Sweeney. Sweeney the foul line to the hoop, puts it up and in off the glass. There's Peterson to Leach in the corner near side. She's fouled. They're not calling anything in this end of the floor. Ball is kind of rolled up top, and Paige Johnson gets a high post feed. Out to Ware. Ware drives baseline, tripped and fouled by the Tornadoes. Kayla Garenz will step on, replacing Paige Johnson. Griffin will step back on. And Morgan Leach will sit down, so it'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Katie Johnson into Jasmine Griffin. Griffin driving baseline, spinning, stopping. Gonna leave it for Timber Ware. Goes right to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound goes to Sleeman. Sleeman will get it to Zimmerman in backcourt. And here come the Tornadoes. Leading by 12, and an offensive foul away from the ball. Sleeman picked up her third. Actually, that should be her fourth. I have 4 on Sleeman. It's Highclimber ball. Ware for 3. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Els. Els had it stolen away by Griffin. Back to Ware. Ware to Katie Johnson. Top of the key for 3. That goes in for Katie. And cuts the lead down to 9. Center of the court, up court. There's Els. Els attacks the hoop, puts it up a little too hard. Rebound, Garens had it. Goes to Peterson. Peterson is fouled right in front of the ref. They're not calling anything, I swear. There's Ware. She's mugged and fouled with no whistle. Gets the ball back, drives baseline, goes right to the hoop. Throws it out to Katie Johnson in the corner opposite side. Has the hoop for another 3. No. Rebound. Peterson had it, but there's going to be a foul on the loose ball. I believe they're going to get Timber. Yep, they got Timber. That's her third personal. 5th team foul. So the Highclimbers are going to press. Sleeman will sit down, and I didn't see who checked in. Oh, it's Jewel back in there. There's Zimmerman with it. Going right to the hoop, lost the handle of the ball, going to the hoop, and recovered by the Highclimbers. Katie Johnson with it up the far side. Throw it over to Jordan Peterson to the three-point arc. Bounce to the corner, and Ware. Timber finds Griffin. Griffin goes right to the hoop off the baseline. Slipped that one right in. 8 points for Jazz, and the lead is now 7 for the Tornadoes. Jewel handed off to Sweeney, and it'll go over to Zimmerman, far side. Gets screened from Jewel. Hands it off to Sweeney. Sweeney going to dribble, penetrates, and they're going to get Peterson with a ticky-tack foul. 2nd personal on Jordan, 6th team foul. Grace Cibola will step back onto the court for the Tornadoes, sitting down. It's going to be Jamie Connolly. Sweeney will inbounds it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to the baseline to Els. Els off the box, puts it up and in. Lead is 9 for the Tornadoes now. And Jewel knocked it off of what they say Ware's hands. So that'll go down as a turnover. So sideline inbounds backcourt for the Tornadoes, and Katie Johnson stepped into the passing lane, lays it off the glass and in. Got that one back. And we have a timeout called, full one. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up!
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong.
What a day!
But also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
Well, we're back. 7-point lead for Yelm. 52 to 45. 3:33 to go in the ball game. This is a loser out, winner plays on game. Yelm has the ball. Cibola in their backcourt, guarded by Ware. Gets by the press and hands it off to Zimmerman, setting the offense, or trying to set the offense. Trailed by Griffin. Now, nice fine Sleeman foul line jumper and hits it. For 4 points tonight. Ware up to Peterson. Peterson had it knocked out of her hands by Sleeman. I'm sorry, that's Sweeney, excuse me. Good active hands by Sweeney. Sideline inbounds. Peterson bounces it into Katie Johnson. Katie to the top of the key. Eyes a hoop for three. Throws it over to Ware. Ware back to Katie. Katie will put it on the floor, drive foul line. Scoop it out and knocked out of bounds, or near out of bounds lines. Tracked down by Peterson. Out to Katie Johnson for three. Short. Rebound, Kayla Garens. Out to Peterson. Peterson for three. Yes! Her first basket of the night. It's a 6-point lead here for the Tornadoes. That's Sweeney with it to the foul line, goes right to the hoop. They're going to call a foul on Ware. She probably got a little bit of an arm on that block. And that'll be 4 personals on Timber. 7th team foul. And Kylie Sweeney's at the free throw line for 2 free throws. She is 2 for 4, has 11 points so far tonight. It's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Should miss the first one. Should get another one. Trying to extend this lead, which sits at 6, makes it 7. Here comes Katie Johnson for the Highclimbers. Running out of time, Katie Johnson goes right to the hoop. Joel actually pass it to Kayla Garens. Can't finish on the play. Here comes Sweeney. Sweeney throwing it up to Jewel. Jewel onto the hoop, lays it off the glass and in. Comes Katie Johnson. Throws over to Jasmine Griffin. Griffin driving baseline. Bump, but no whistle. Steps by. Got to throw it to somebody. Finds Katie Johnson. And a full timeout called. We'll step aside. This is Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delights Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. 1:57 to go in the ball game. They trail by 9. Sideline inbound, 16 on the shot clock. Peterson will trigger the play, working with Ware, Johnson, Garens, and Griffin. Ware has it at the far side, takes the three. Off rebound, tapped out, and the ball goes out of bounds. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Sideline inbounds, a reset of the shot clock for Shelton. Peterson inbounds it to Katie Johnson. Katie to the three-point arc near side. Gets a screen from Garens. Finds Ware up top over to Peterson. Jordan fakes the three, drives to the foul line. Into the paint, hooks it to Garens. Garens off the glass and in. Kayla with 6 points tonight. Cuts the lead down to 7. Jewel with it in backcourt. Finds Sweeney. Sweeney crosses midcourt. Back there in a perfect trap position with the Highclimbers. Don't take advantage of it. They're staying close, tight, man to man. A steal. Jasmine Griffin comes away with it. Going to go to the hoop, lay it off the glass and in. I have 16 turnovers on the Tornadoes. Sweeney throws it up to Cibola. Another steal by the Highclimbers. Timber Ware this time to Griffin. Griffin crossing midcourt. Gets a screen from Garens to the three-point arc. Down to the baseline. Peterson, three in the corner. Get in there, baby. Timeout by Yelm. 2-point lead for the Tornadoes. We'll take one. This is Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
Emerging science indicates access to high-speed internet during the school years can lead to positive outcomes, including, but not limited to, streamlined acquisition of data, academic achievement, career advancement, satisfying relationships, cuter children, joy. Our scientific conclusion? Call now and get the HCC Internet and Voice Bundle for the everyday low price of $44.95. Call today and save.
The Wares in Oklahoma are helping bring this broadcast of the Shelton girls in the district playoffs to you. The Wares in Oklahoma, happy to be a High Climber broadcast supporter.
Fourth quarter action. The High Climbers were down by as many as 12 in this quarter. They've pulled within 2. And they've done it by forcing turnovers. The Tornadoes have 17 turnovers. The High Climbers now have 17 turnovers. Closing minute of the ball game. So we had a substitution, Paige Johnson back in the ball game for the High Climbers during the timeout. Sweeney to Connolly. Connolly gets it back to Sweeney. Sweeney crossing the timeline. High Climbers just staying right there with everybody. Up top it goes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman working with 14, hands it off to Jewell. Jewell, and it's going to stay with it. They'll hand it off to Connolly. Connolly guarded by Ware. Finds Jewell. Jewell took steps, but no whistle. Loses the ball. Took steps again. They'll wave it off. Shot clock violation in the end. Good defense by the High Climbers. It'll be Shelton ball with 21.9 seconds to go and a 2-point deficit. Katie Johnson back in the ball game. Another timeout called. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up!
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong.
What a day!
But also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping you connected via broadband video and voice.
Has your cell phone got you out in the cold hunting for reception?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? How about now?
Get home phone service and high-speed internet starting at the everyday low price of $44.95. For a limited time, get $10 off for 6 months when adding a new service.
Some restrictions, taxes, and fees may apply.
For more details, call or click today, 360-898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
High Climber ball coming out of the timeout. 21.9 seconds to go in the ball game. Shot clock off. Tornadoes up 2. They're going to, Yelm's going to go full court press. And Coach Leff wants to talk things over, so he'll take a timeout. Okay, we'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
The Wares in Oklahoma are helping bring this broadcast of the Shelton girls in the district playoffs to you. The Wares in Oklahoma, happy to be a High Climber broadcast supporter.
High Climber ball. We're going to do this again. I'm going to put 22.4 seconds on the clock. And here come the High Climbers. Trailing by 2, up to Ware. Ware to Garenz. Out to Peterson for 3. It's off. Rebound goes to Sweeney. She'll step away from 3. High Climbers go to Zimmerman. Zimmerman is fouled immediately. And we will walk down to the other end. And Peterson is going to be called with the personal foul. That's her third. And Chloe Zimmerman is at the free throw line to potentially put this out of reach with 8.2 seconds to go in the ball game. She missed the free throw. Johnson comes up with it and the rebound, and so that was a 1-and-1. Pardon me, my bad. And we have a timeout by Shelton. 6.2 seconds to go in the ball game. I think I'm going to have to sit down after this one's over. We'll be right back.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Shelton Highclimbers have the ball. Sideline inbounds backcourt. Little time to work. Here comes Katie Johnson. Got to get one up. Peterson can't get off the shot, and Yelm slips away with a 2-point victory. Oh boy. Good game either way. Hard fought. These two teams, this is probably the closest game they've had all season long. And Yelm will head on and continue to play. The Highclimbers season has come to an end. We will take a timeout, unfortunately, and we'll be back to wrap this up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hillcrest Shell, convenient, affordable, and friendly. Looking to save at the pump? Hillcrest Shell has quality gasoline at low prices, plus you can save even more by using your Fred Meyer or QFC rewards points. Conveniently located on Highway 3 at the corner of Olympic Highway South and Cascade Avenue, Hillcrest Shell offers free coffee with your fill-up, has a fully stocked store, and friendly, helpful service. Travel a couple of blocks on Highway 3 and save at the pump. Hillcrest Shell, Olympic Highway South and Cascade Avenue.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delights Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you a boost of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Nearly everything we depend on wields the immense power of electricity. Skyscrapers that hold our commerce, ovens that warm our food, hospital beds that chirp our heartbeats. But they say, with great power comes great responsibility. This bodes well for hydropower, because in the Northwest, it provides 90% of our clean, renewable energy and keeps 100% of our air clean.
Well, it's a final here at Capitol High School. The Yelm Lady Tornadoes slip by, hold off the Shelton Highclimbers by the final score of 57-55. Highclimbers did a monumentous job coming back in that fourth quarter. They were down 12, trailed for the whole second half, and pulled within 2. Couldn't quite complete the comeback, but they did manage to come within that 2 points. The Tornadoes, although they turned over the ball 11 times in the second half, most of those towards the late part of the fourth quarter. they did come back. They did hold them off and survive to play another day. They were led by Caitlin Jewell, 17 points. Chloe Zimmerman ended up with 16. 13 points from Kylie Sweeney. 4 apiece for Jaden Ells and Haley Sleeman, and a 3 from Grace Cibola. For the Highclimbers, they were led by Paige Johnson, 18 points. Most of those in the first half, and all of her scoring was done in the first 3 quarters. Jasmine Griffin finished with 10. Katie Johnson had 8. 6 for Jordan Peterson. 6 for Kayla Gairns. 4 for Timber Ware. And 3 for Deshea Littleson. Turnovers, well, the Highclimbers, well, they were pretty even in there by half. They ended up with 17 turnovers for the game. The Tornadoes ended up with 18. The last 3 of those turnovers resulted in points for the Highclimbers. And they just couldn't get off that last shot. Time just ran out for Jordan Peterson. Couldn't get up the game-winning or tying shot at the buzzer. She just came a little half a second too late. So the Shelton Highclimbers season comes to an end. The Yelm Tornadoes season, well, they had 3-game sweep of the Highclimbers on the year, and they will play on Tuesday. Well, that'll wrap us up for our basketball coverage here this season. Stay tuned. We'll have some spring sports coming your way in March games of the week. But I thank you again as Yelm holds off the Shelton Highclimbers and continues to play in the West Central Southwest District 3A Girls Basketball Tournament. Final again, Yelm 57, Shelton 55. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you in the spring.
This game in the 2017 West Central Southwest District 3A Girls Basketball Tournament on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, Hillcrest Shell, State Farm agent Melanie Bacala, The Wares in Oklahoma, Electro Delights, Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, Mason PUD 3, and the Port of Shelton.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.